BNC, 100% black and brown host around the clock. Finally, news that speaks to us.
Welcome back to Black News Tonight. In the midst of so much black pain and trauma, an essential aspect of black experience mostly goes unnoticed. And that thing is called black joy. And my next guest, she has a book all about it. In her new book, Black Joy, Stories of Resistance, Resilience, and Restoration, Tracy Michae'l Lewis-Giggetts shares her new collection of lyrical essays, and lyrical really is the word, they're beautiful, about the way that joy has evolved in her own life, even in the face of trauma. The book stands on the premise that black joy is not just a weapon of resistance, but it's also a tool for resilience as well as restoration. Joining me now is the author herself. She is a professor of English, 2 times New York Times best-selling writer, and she is the host of a podcast that everybody should check out. It's called Heart Talk. Tracy, welcome to the show. You are, in this book, expanding on your Washington Post article from 2 years ago that had everybody talking, where you engaged the personal and political power of laughing with your daughter. Now you have a book with 36 essays in it, all about black joy. Tell me about that journey from, having that initial essay to having this rich collection.
Mark, first of all, thank you so much for having me. It really began with my own joy journey, if you will. Like, I was with my daughter in that backyard and realizing just this duality of this moment of joy that I was having, but also the idea that not everybody is pleased with our joy. And so that began the work of not only unpacking my own joy, but also looking at how Black folks in general have wielded joy, yes, as resistance, but also as a way to heal and to be resilient.
That's an important thing that you talk about, and the book is divided into 3 parts: black joy as resistance, black joy as resilience, and black joy as restoration. Let's start with that resilience point, because you just said something that resonated with me. You said that everybody doesn't want black joy to exist. Some people aren't happy with black joy. Black joy is disruptive to folk. So I'm assuming that speaks to this idea of black joy as resistance. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reminded of like the summer of 2020 and how, yes, we had our protests and confrontations, but there was also people dancing and singing, and this idea that our joy can be a defiance. In the face of constant dehumanization, we can say, this is something you can't take from us. And then, transforming that into resilience, we're alchemists. So we take that pain and we transform it into creativity, into innovation, into ways in which we can, and our ancestors have been doing this, right? This is not new, right? Ways that we can heal ourselves even as we do the work of social justice, racial justice. We're still in the process of healing ourselves.
And those other 2 parts, because we started with resistance, and then the next one
is resilience, right? So resilience is that idea of alchemy, and how we are able to, if you think about every major American musical genre, it's born from us. It's born from our pain, whether you're talking about gospel, jazz, hip hop, rock and roll, all of it is born from us. And yes, it's commodified and colonized, if you will, but its origins are part of us taking whatever pain we're in and transforming it. And that's really what we do. It's that bounce back game that we have, that's resilience. And then I think the most important movement, and I tried to emphasize that in the book, is the healing, the restoration. Because whether or not we solve the issue of, Voting Rights Act issues, voter suppression, all the things that we fight for, we have to be able to move in joy and love and peace and heal ourselves. Even it's both and we're doing those things simultaneously.
You start the book with a quote from the great Toni Morrison, rest in peace. And the quote says, "There is no time for despair, no place for self-pity, no need for silence, no room for fear." You say we speak, we write, we do language. That is how civilizations heal. Can you talk to me a little bit about this connection, this relationship between language and joy, not just in the general context? Because like Toni Morrison used to say, when I say people, I mean black people. How do we think about that for black folk?
When I think of language, yes, I think linguistically, right? Like the way we speak, but I also think the language of body, our bodily language. And I think that's where in my journey in writing this book, I figured out that Black folks have always understood how to use body language, how to use movement as a way to heal, right? And to help civilizations heal. And so it's not an issue of just in our literature, although that's important, especially to me as a writer, but also across all of artistic fields. We show up in those spaces because our grandmama understood rocking back and forth and moving that trauma out at church on Sunday morning, or the hand games that were played on the plantation that from a distance looked like frivolity, but actually were intimacy and touch and sound and rhythm and joy. Right. So I think when you talk about language, I like to have an expansive look of that yes, it's the art that we put down on the page, but it's the art that shows up in our bodies. For me, I had to heal by understanding what joy felt like in my body and being able to identify it so I could call it up when I needed, when rage and sorrow and grief became too much.
One of the things that can sometimes, at least in my opinion, compromise our ability to experience joy is our inability to be gentle with ourselves, to forgive ourselves, to be merciful with ourselves. How does empathy and compassion for the self, not everybody else, but for the self, play into how we experience joy? Because I feel like there are moments where some of us can't experience joy because we feel like we don't deserve it.
Oof, that's it right there. That right there is it. I opened the book with my pastor at the time telling me, Tracy, you're not very kind to yourself. And that actually was the opening for me to think about how empathy and self-compassion was at the root of my ability to even be able to identify joy in my body or elsewhere. Right? I couldn't give myself enough grace. And you got to think, like, I have a lot of grace for our ancestors and our elders who understood that, we didn't have much margin in error, right? So like we were extremely hard on ourselves and hard on each other. And grace was something that we almost felt like we couldn't afford. But I feel like our ancestors are now saying, no, you need to understand self-love and self-compassion, because that's where we root our joy. That's that joy that the world didn't give and the world can't take away, is when it's rooted in how we treat ourselves. That's rest, that's peace, that is boundaries, that's all the things that we have language for now, and how we treat each other. Again, regardless of what happens in our environment or in, the cultural context, how we love and how we have compassion for each other and for ourselves is the starting point for being able to make big joy in our bodies and in our lives.
In our daily struggle for freedom and justice, we sometimes sacrifice the equally important necessities of cultivating rest, joy and love in our lives. We talk a lot about the joy part, but again, there's a bigger conversation here I think we could have about self-care and pleasure, and that's where rest and love, to me, fit very neatly in a conversation about joy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I like to say that all of our emotions live in the same container, this same vessel, right? And so I think what happens sometimes for us as a people is that because we are encountering so much dehumanization and microaggressions or racism, like whatever you want to call it, the rage and the sorrow and the grief can become so big that the things like joy that we want to have access to, it's hard to feel it. It's hard to find it. And I think the way that we find it is that kindness to ourselves. And kindness is rest, right? Kindness is self-care. I like to call it soul care. Because I think I could take all the bubble baths in the world and I can get my nails done every week. But if I'm not tending to my soul, if I'm not unearthing and unpacking, I'm a proponent of therapy. I'm a proponent, if you know, if it's accessible to folks, I'm a proponent for talking and sharing. If you're doing that work, then you're making yourself bigger so that the rage and grief is not going anywhere, but the joy and the peace, like you said, it has a bigger place in your body and in your world. And then you can go out and recreate it. You can be intentional about recreating that joy and that love in your environment and with your people.
Creating that environment seems key, not just to experiencing joy, but to getting free. Right? As Black folk, we talk about getting free. We talk about, we talk about what freedom looks like, what our freedom dreams are. And we want the boot of racism off of our necks. And we want white supremacy to end. We want to love ourselves. We want to love our family. We want to have access to all the resources, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, food, clothing, shelter, all of that stuff. But I think your book, perhaps more than any book I've seen in a long time, reminds us that we can't do any of that outside the context of joy. There's joy in struggle. There's joy in freedom fighting. There's joy in love. There's joy in healing. The victory's in the struggle, and the struggle comes with joy.
Absolutely. You know what? My daughter, she is, when we have mommy daughter days, you know what she does? She makes a list of all the things that we're going to do. And it's like waffles and movies and this, all the things that she wants to do. Now, she still has her chores. She still has homework to do, but that's not on her list. She prioritized the things that are going to give her joy, even knowing that she has this other thing to do. Right. And I think that is, yeah, like that is the act. If we can write in joy, like my daughter writes on her list, write in joy on a daily basis in the midst of going to work and dealing with them folks and all of that kind of stuff. And we can write in those, if for me, it might be singing Beyonce while I'm driving her to school, like whatever it is, if we can get those micro and macro moments of joy, then we'll find that there's healing that's happening in our bodies. And then we can go out into the world and do the work that we feel called to do or compelled to do.
We will do that work, Tracy. You already doing that work. That's why this book is amazing. That's why you're such a successful writer. And we're so grateful for all of your contributions to our struggle for freedom and joy. Everybody, make sure you check out the book. It is called Black Joy, Stories of Resistance, Resilience, and Restoration. And it is available wherever books are sold. But don't forget to grab your copy from an independently owned Black bookstore.